What's up, everybody? Hold on. H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. We'll be broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today, y'all, let me tell you something. I don't know what the hell happened. I was trying to get this Facebook. I don't know what the hell. They just got a mind of their own. I'm trying to go through some stuff right here. They just. I kept seeing an error, and y'all. I just said, look. I mean the Chop Shop page. So I just went through. Some stuff, y'all. I don't know what happened. I told y'all know how I feel about them. They know how I feel about them. So it's all good. That's why I tell y'all to. It's a hell of a message I got to get out today. So I see why. This thing is this message is too big today. And I see what's going on. And I'm smart enough. What's up, Jeremy? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Let me shout out to everybody. I see you, Barry. I see you, Eric. Share the show, everybody. Because they don't want this. Somebody don't want this message to get across. This Chop Shop Htx thing kind of got messed up. They don't want this message to get across today. And I don't know the reason why. It's crazy. And I'm still trying to mess with it. But I'm gonna get the show going on there. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. It kind of pissed me off a little bit. You feel me? It kind of got to me a little bit. And I'm trying to see what the hell is going on over here. Let me see. I'm just trying to see. I don't know, but I am not gonna let it get to me today. I ain't gonna let it. He can be busy all he want to, but we gon' tear his head off today. You feel me? So where are we? Well, share the show, everybody. I need y'all to share it. I need you to share it. Share. Cause they messed me up. But hello. Where is Chris Charles there? Yeah, he there. I see him. I know he's sick as a dog. I'm trying to see y'all. Y'all let me know you're there. Everybody let me know you're there. I'm not muted, am I? Yeah. What's up, Coach Atlas? Darryl Anderson in the building. I see you, Michael Smith. I'm just shouting out every Sterling Cricks. Who else we got there? We got Boone is in the building. Sean, hey, Sean. Who is those queens behind me? Those queens behind me? Darius Haggard. I thought you never, Haggerty, I never, that's at the, South Carolina had their, I'm glad you look, man, because you know something mean, I got a meeting behind when I put something behind me. That's South Carolina's, there was their gala, for the basketball team. They gave their gala. So those are, the young ladies from the South, the world champion, the national champion, South Carolina Gamecocks, along with their coach. I don't know if she's coach on there or not, but yeah, I'm on the screen now. But hey, Dale Griggs, Kevin Allen, man, boy, you just don't understand. Y'all. I had to probably get some IV last night. I exerted a little bit more energy than I thought I had. And yesterday I did a little too much. And my body said, lay down. And I had to lay down last night. And that's why I'm able to be with you today. If I didn't, hey, do me a favor, y'all. When your body tell you something, believe them. When your body tells you something, believe your body. Because people gonna pull from you to several hundred directions. But when that body said, Rob, just shed it, man, rest. And Kevin, I had to rest a little bit last night. Feel a whole lot better today. And I can't wait to get the day started. And then I get up and try to, I couldn't sign into the show. It was acting crazy and talking crazy. Then I had to do something else. And because I know this is going to be an important show today. And I was just thinking about it. When we have to depend, and I'm working on something where I don't have to depend on YouTube, Facebook, or nobody. I can just bring it directly to you. We're working on that. Because you got to be in control of your own destiny. You have to be, in control of it. So let me see, who is this? Okay. But but you have to be. And so these platforms, and you know what? I'm gonna share that with y'all because I got a couple of. I saw a text the other. I saw a tweet the other day, and I called texted a young gentleman, and I wanted to ask him about the tweet. He texted me back, but we never got a chance to talk. And then I'm glad he didn't talk to me. You know how sometimes you don't come. I just wanted to find out what was the tweet about, and I'm gonna share that with y'all today. Glad to see you better. I had like the old folks say, you a spring chicken. Yeah. The Lakers have me sick today. The Lakers shouldn't have you sick. JP Miles, hey, oh my goodness. Hey, Miss Miles, how you doing? Y'all, we got a superstar. We got a superstar on this feed right now. I'm just telling you. But share the show, JP. I want all my people in California because I got some unique stuff. And I'm just gonna start off about these. If my son ever came to me and said, Daddy, what's a sore loser? I got something to play, man. Y'all can play it to y'all kid. Share the show, everybody. Y'all play this for y'all kid, right? Let me find it. I got to find it. Daddy, what's a sore loser? Watch this.
To kind of piggyback off that one, can you take us through that last play and just what happened and what unfolded? What was, I don't know if you were screened or what happened on that last play?
Jamal Murray made a shot.
To kind of piggyback off that one, can you take us through that last play and just what happened and what unfolded? What was, I don't know if you were screened or what happened on that last play?
Jamal Murray made a shot.
To kind of piggyback off
men and my young ladies competing in basketball. Rick Hooks, what's up to all of my young ladies in summer basketball, AAU basketball, whatever, man. Listen, my young people. We got even in defeat. You have It's your obligation to go up there. You didn't have to do that. All you had to do is explain the play. We know you're mad, but you go to that. Nah, I shouldn't say that. But you do go home to that palatial mansion you got up on top of the hill. I've seen it. And you can't come up here when you get your ass whooped. When you let a little 6'4" guy shoot over you, and he said it, he done hit shots over your sorry ass before. Excuse my language, JP. And I just don't understand that, man. I just don't understand that. And I'm not hating. I'm just telling you, if my son was to ever tell me, Dad, what is a sore loser, I would bring that picture up. You know, and I'm going to tell you why. And I didn't even mean to start there. But since we got these Lakers fans, and y'all got to understand, I was cheering for the Lakers last night. Because I just don't like Denver. I was cheering for the Lakers last night. Big coach, every kid that you represent, mamas play it to me. That's why I say share this show. Mamas, man, talking about that game hurt. Well, them $40 million they put in that bum's pocket every night probably hurt. Jeannie Buss them ain't one of the richest teams in the league. Jeannie Buss them not one of the richest owners in the league. It hurts them to get his ass $40 million, Eric. He talking about that game hurt. It hurts me. It hurts me to think that they giving his ass $40 million. To sit up there and whine. And I'm gonna show you why. Let me show you some why. Share the show, y'all. Cause this Jamal Murray said, man, I done hit shots on this clown before. Watch this.
How does a shot like that work?
Well, I think I'm a little lightheaded right now, but I think we went a screen, double screen, and we're trying to figure out if they're gonna switch. They switched. I knew I hit a couple shots in AD in history, so.
How does a shot like that work?
Well, I think
the man said, I done hit shots on you before, dude. So I wasn't even worried about you, dude. But y'all, the first game. See, this is why I'm pissed off at him. Ladies and gentlemen, I go back to the first game and I see this. Watch this.
Layup on the stick back try. Fighting for the loose ball, and it's Denver basketball. That might be it for the Lakers right there after that golden opportunity missed. Jokic, that's a slam over James.
No doubt on that one. Puts it down with a contested LeBron James.
Layup on the stick back try. Fighting for the loose ball, and it's Denver basketball. That might be it for the Lakers right there after that.
Let y'all see it twice, right? Let y'all see it twice. Now let me go back to where I want y'all to go. Now watch the beginning of this play. Just watch. I stop. Look at his big ass quit. He didn't get the rebound. Rick Hooks, watch his big sad ass quit. Tell me, hold on, Robert. AD played it. Listen to me. You AD don't supposed to play a good game, Eric Bowen. Now, y'all, we got a LeBron James, a brunsexual, Eric Bowens. He gon' hold on, Robert Hatter. AD played a damn good. You know, you lost. Tell me about no dude who get the max to playing a damn good game. Watch this. This is the game before, y'all. Look at him. Joker is his man. Watch this. Look at him and Joker, neck and neck. Look at him. He didn't get the ball. Watch him up under the rim.
Fighting for the loose
Watch.
ball.
He didn't get the ball and put his hand on his hips, let his backbone slip, and did the Watusi. I don't know. Watch it.
Basketball.
Look at him. Joker's headed up the court. Look at him, y'all, in them orange and pink ass shoes he got on.
That might be it.
What? You don't even see him in the picture. Joker is running up the court. His big sorry ass still down there. Watch this. What? He still ain't in the picture. Hold on. Still ain't in the picture. And his man scored the basket, man. And you tell me he played a good game? Now this the game before Rick Hooks. JP, I love the Lakers. No, let me tell you who I like about them. I used to love the Lakers. JP, I used to live out there. One of my favorite clients played for the Lakers. We sit there. I had a 10210 area code. It ain't nothing against the Lakers. I'm cheering for them clowns last night. And this big old dude gonna get up here and look, y'all.
Opportunity missed.
Joker finished with the dunk. LeBron, 100 damn years old, he got back. And the little youngster, let me go back to his ass. He's sitting right there.
Layup on the stick.
Watch him. He ain't hurt.
Try.
He didn't get the ball. He just said, forget it. Look, he waiting on the ball. Now he want it. He think LeBron gonna get it. Now watch this. LeBron didn't get it. Watch.
The loose ball, and it's
Watch. Look at him. Put his hand on his dick. Look. Oh, that kills me. That kills me.
basketball.
And I wasn't gonna bring this up, y'all, until this boy, this LeBron lover, this Laker lover, come talking about AD did damn good.
Right there.
Now this wasn't in last night's game. This was the game before.
Golden
Look at that, man.
opportunity missed. Jokic, that's a slam over James.
If my kid, what the last time, every year I go skiing, that man said them boys tired. The altitude is high. LeBron James is 100 years old. He ran back. The dude that ain't 100, he didn't run back. And you mean to tell me, y'all share the show, because I'm finna go. Shout out. You know what? I think yesterday, yeah, it was yesterday. Claudine, the movie, a movie I love. You youngsters might not know about this, but go look it up. Claudine, directed by Bronx, born blacklisted actor. Director. He was a blacklisted actor named John Barry. Was released 50 years ago. Today, the cast was Diane Carroll. I used to love this movie and didn't realize how they was doing us in the movie. You know how we do stuff, we just love stuff. And we don't even, when we're young, we don't know this movie, how they made. I never forget James Earl Jones, Diane Carroll. They wanted to be with each other, but he had to hide because when the lady, the public service lady, whoever, the social worker come, so she won't get her benefits. That's how they did us back then. And I used to love this movie. I love James Earl Jones. I love Diane Carroll. I love the kids. And now that I'm smart enough to understand how degrading that was to the black families, and 50 years ago, y'all, that movie was released, Claudine, go get it, go watch it. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Because when you was a child, you thought as a child. But when you become a man, you put away those childish things. And now I look at this movie and I look at what happened in a whole different. But I used to love that movie when I was a little boy. And now as a grown man, I look at it I look at him with grown man eyes now. Not as a kid. He said, like these kids looking at LeBron James with kid eyes and looking at AD with kid's eyes instead of grown man. My grown man eyes telling me this man quit on his team. The day after being offended that he didn't get the MW, he played defense is bad. Yes, thank you, Kevin K. The day after, that's for you, Eric Bowens. That's for you. He said the day after being offended, he didn't get the defensive player of the year final. Did he really get mad? Or I thought that was fake news. He played defense as bad as Joker. They was taking each turns not guarding each other. Ooh, that boy, you right. They were. But that's it. But shout out to Diane Carroll. I love that lady. Y'all don't understand. A little bitty boy had a crush on that lady. Let me see what else. The Lakers are front runners. Oh, Doug, yeah. Doug, I could say. But Doug, you know what, Doug? I started off with the Lakers, but I didn't want to stay there because we're going to get back to it. I got Lakers versus them. I got a whole segment for them, Doug. But I was thinking about some great things because those are some crazy things. Those are some things we looking at. But I saw this, and I wanted to share with y'all. I saw this. It's called the Daddy Stroller Social Club, based in Dallas. It was born out of a need of a community with fathers. They said fathers of color. I don't like that. Black fathers to me. That's just me. I mean, nothing against that. It's about Black Father. It offers a space where dads can come together and bond and uplift each other while caring for their children. Because when I said people of colors, all people of colors don't identify with us. So why in the hell we identifying with them? Nothing against them. But if you're not identifying with us, why we got to do? But it was a nice thing and a nice gesture. These guys, I got a video of them. I couldn't play the music because the music is copywritten, so I couldn't play the music, but this is it. Black dads. It's called the Daddies Social Stroller Club. But I see these black daddies, but on their thing they saying people people of color. But I got to keep it real. I know some people of color just don't identify with us, and I just sometimes. So why we always trying to identify with people? These black dads on this video, and they're hanging out with their kids. I thought it's in Dallas. I thought it was nice, and I just wanted to share that with you. Here's their social media. I'm gonna put that up on there so y'all can know where's that. Dad's Social Club. Where's it? Thought I had it. Oh, it's at the top. Black dads. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. That's the Dad's Social Club. If you know a black dad in Dallas, you want to start one in Houston. But I call it black dads. They call it to fathers of color. I call it black dads. That's me. And just you call it what you want to do. Today I'm calling it black dads to me. So I think that's a nice gesture. I wanted to get that before I get all this crazy sports stuff out the way. And I saw this young lady, Doug, up in New York, and this blew me away. We can make a difference. We always thinking about. I'm sitting there reading little old texts about what you call it, summer basketball, and y'all around here worried about who y'all side y'all gonna take, and people messing up the black. Let me tell y'all something. The only people messing this basketball community up is the people themselves. You ain't finna blame this on two dudes. I told y'all a long time ago. So I'm gonna give y'all some positive, and then I'm gonna come and tell y'all what's going on. Because I'm not finna let y'all just sit there and blame it on two guys. I blame it on all you lily-livered ass people who just don't make a choice. And I told y'all this, and I'm gonna say it again. Y'all was mad at me back then. Y'all can get mad at me again. Don't matter to me. But I was thinking about this young lady. I saw this. This is beautiful. When I'm in New York, I can't wait to go to this lady's place. The backstory of this entrepreneur. She's so inspiring. Keep doing your thing, sis. And I'm gonna play this for you, y'all. It just blew me away. Where's she at? Check this out.
Are able to have access to amazing foods, and if their budget is food stamps, why the not? The young boys that stood on the corner, they came up in here, it was like, yo, what is this? What's a quiche? I said, boy, you had a quiche before, you just ain't never had it look like this. I said, I'm gonna give it to you for free, try it. And he like, yo, this tastes mad good. And all his friends was like, yo, let me get one. There's no such thing as white people food. They just have access to these different type of foods that black and brown people don't have access to.
This started as a hobby.
I was like 14 or something. I used to have a bake sale like every week. I would bake cupcakes and brownies and cookies. Now mind you, I come from a family and friends. No one owns a business. No one graduated college. I'm the first in my family to do everything. And now I own my own business.
So you're a cycle breaker.
No. I'm not a cycle breaker. I'm a cycle starter. You cannot break generations of curses.
Right.
But what you can do is be the one to start new generations. So don't be a generational curse breaker. Be a generational start. Like I said, I grew up in a project.
Summer basketball community, did you hear that? You don't have to break the curse. You don't have to break the two guys mad at each other. You don't have to break it. Start something better. All of them need to be on here today. Because how they going to preach today? Tyrese Hunter going to Memphis. You sure know it. He got tired of the 40 acres up there. He said, let me get out them 40 acres and let me go down to M-Town. Yes, he did. But let me keep going. Did y'all hear what that lady said? Let's not be. You can't break these generational curses that's in the summer basketball community. You just got to start something. She said, this lady said, you can put, just because you got an EBT card, and that's called EBT card, you can't go to a fancy bakery. Yes, you can use your EBT card at this fancy bakery because you deserve great food too. At this French bakery in Brooklyn. This is why black women are the nurturers of this planet. I had to show y'all this. We got to see examples like this, and then we'll quit allowing this foolishness to happen in summer basketball community. Want to start something. Don't get on tweet about it. Go do it. Don't tweet about it. All you're going to do is they're going to tweet and tweet and tweet and ain't going to get nothing done. Start something. Like that lady said, you can't stop Sloan and Jimmy from arguing. Two grown-ass men. Start something. If you don't like what they doing, you start something. I know it's a dude probably listening on this feed right now. He told me he was upset with how some certain things was run. Guess what I told him? Go start your own. You know what he did? He went and started his own. Y'all be careful what happens when people give y'all information. We 7 years in on this show. I know the stuff we've been doing helping people. No, the AAU world, they just listen to me. And I keep trying to tell y'all, can't nobody stop your son from getting no scholarship. Now, the only way your son ain't good enough. That's why I keep telling y'all, what's my favorite word? Get in the gym. Get so good that you don't have to worry about this. You know how the people, the politics, F the politics. Be good enough. Because if your ass good enough in Houston right now, you got some, and you come tell me, you email me at chopshophtx@gmail.com. And if your son good enough, chopshophtx@gmail.com. I'll make sure. But if his ass ain't good enough, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say, don't you be playing with people's time like this. Don't be playing with people's time. If he's good enough, I'm going to make sure somebody know he's good enough. Now, I don't know if and you ain't got to give me nothing. So I don't want to hear it no more from y'all complaining. This is too high. I don't blame them. I charge y'all ass $1 million to get in there. If your stupid ass gonna pay it, they gonna charge. I keep telling y'all, you keep sending them to them tournaments. You keep sending them. Get them in the gym and let them learn how to play basketball. And then let the chips fall where they may. Everybody's not going to be great. Everybody's not going to go to college. But I love the camaraderie that a basketball or hockey team or basketball team, I love what that brings. So I would never tell you not to go to a tournament. But understand these tournaments, why play more tournaments than you are working out? What the use of sending them to a tournament to shoot 2 or 3 times in a game when his ass can get 500 shots up in the gym? Because you're trying to get your shot to get better. You're going to shoot 2 or 3 shots in a game, that ain't going to help you. Then if you're on some of these teams, you got some dudes on some of these teams. I told you, I saw a little dude, I ain't seen him pass yet. Y'all think that's good? Then people gonna tell me, hold up, let me read some of these texts. Let me read some of this stuff. Hold up, where was I at? Let me read some of this stuff. Let me go back to the beginning. Let me read some of this stuff. See, I done missed some. Let's see. And then, hold up, where did it start? Let me see. See, people like bullshit. right? People like that bull crap. Because dude came and said, I got something to say about the climate of the Houston grassroots basketball, but some of y'all not going to like it. And I ain't going to lie. When I first heard it, I said, okay. He said, if you have a problem with it, fix it. I got one fix right there. I just gave you one, but y'all don't want to hear the fix. What's the use in sending your kid to a basketball tournament every weekend where he's not getting better at? He can't shoot, he can't dribble, not at the level that he trying to, if you think you're going to college, when you can spend that time with somebody who know what they're doing in the gym, because I done found out a lot of these guys don't know what the hell they're doing. And I'm going to show you, even at the highest levels, Mark Edwards, I saw something. Let me just show y'all. I'm not just talking about Houston. And y'all got to realize, I ain't just talking about Houston. I'm talking about Racine. I'm talking about Milwaukee. Y'all got to understand, I know people all over the world. Brandon Morris is in Milwaukee right now. I got people in Memphis. I got people in Miami. I got people in LA. This stuff happened on. So don't think I'm talking about y'all little asses around here. Y'all ain't that damn big now. Y'all ain't that damn important. So don't get your panties in a bun. So, but I sit here and watch this the other day, right? Where was I at? Hold up. I got to set this up for y'all. Because it kind of, I'm seeing where I see the disconnect. I see that Cooper Flag, that all y'all, everybody, he's great. He's this. He's Cooper Flag. You know, the number one player in the country, right? He's showing off for the NBA scouts at the Jordan Brand Classic this weekend. But what I saw, they sent me a video, and this is what I saw. Was anybody impressed? Was anybody impressed? Gonna be the number one player and gonna be the number one pick. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Edwards, I know you probably saw this, but all you coaches and trainers allowing one-hand catches. He caught the damn ball with one hand, mamas and daddies. I should have stayed on that. Let me get back there. You'll never catch the ball. You never teach a young player to catch the ball with one hand. On the screen, back on the screen. Come on, Rob. No, that ain't me. That ain't me. That ain't me. Look, yeah. Mindy, watch this, Mindy. Mindy, no, I'm talking about, watch this, Mindy. He caught the ball with one hand, Mindy. We can't teach this. Listen. This boy right here is considered the cream of the crop. Y'all can talk about Ace Bailey and Ace Bailey's mammies and daddies and all of them. And Dylan Harper and Tillin Harper and all of them. I'm telling you who the pro scouts telling me about. I don't know what the hell y'all been listening to. They talking about this dude right here. Right here. Catching the ball, mamas and daddies, with one hand. Doug Jones, one damn hand. Bad habits. Then, hold up, that ain't it. Mindy Collins, one hand catches, and the lackadaisical rip through. He's supposed to rip through. Watch out. We can rip through here. Watch. That, you gonna get that stick took. Them New York Knicks gonna take it from you like they did Tyrese Maxey with that weak ass shit last night. running in a hurry and falling down with the damn basketball. I don't, you know what? You know what? Somebody just asked on the screen, what do I think the average debt does a family encounter? I don't even care. Because they don't care. The hell I'm going to worry about a debt somebody. That's, you all in somebody's pocket, Barry. I don't care. I'm just showing you how quick, how this what I'm talking about right now. A weak catch with one hand. This the problem. And this ain't Houston. But I bet, look at this. They hit the McDonald All-American. Barry, I don't care what debt they accrue. Because if they, guess what? You can't help them, Barry. Barry, I've been on this show for 7 years, and these dumbass parents doing the same dumbass, and they want to be mad at Sloan and Jimmy. They divide the city, Hatter. Why don't you get them? Hell, I'm going to tell them to. And y'all constantly going and feeding them. People listen when they're hungry. They don't listen when they're fat. You'll get that one later. A known trainer called that out on social media, how lazy that was. And it's big time coaches coaching the practice. The trainer said, that's why European. I don't know about why European players. Coach Luka do some lazy shit, but he get away with it. Joker do some lazy stuff. I don't get into that. I ain't getting into that no more. But yet, these are problems. But guess we want to blame somebody else. Where my man at? Hold on. Let me get back to that tweet. Let me see where the tweet started off. Program this. See, hold up. Then he said, program directors and parents, the floor is yours. I know that y'all won't, but why wouldn't y'all chime in? What the hell you gonna chime in on a public forum for? Have we ever had a solution? We've given y'all several solutions on this show. You think somebody, I just don't understand. And what I did, I personalized it one time. I'll never forget, my sisters flew in from Memphis. My nephew was playing right around the house, right around the corner from her house. There was about 6 of them. They were playing. He was playing a basketball game. He was a little boy. And it got to the door. And it was $20 for each one of them. And one of my sisters said, whoa. I got the money, but we not paying this. Hey, the game over in 45 minutes, baby, we're going to come get you. They said, forget that mess. I can see him right after the game. I ain't got to see that. And they saved their money. Because they refused to get hijacked at a freaking little bitty-ass kid tournament. They refused. Did you see that? Okay, thank you. Did you see that pace? That wasn't game time. Man, y'all, these people clown. Then somebody, hold on, I'm trying to see. Dude talking about your observations are on point. Facilities in Dallas and, okay, I guess in Dr. Bill Fieldhouse and the SWAC are superior. Like it or not. What the hell a facility got to do with it, y'all? I know 2 of the greatest players in NBA was in a gym with no air conditioner hooping against each other, going up and down the court, one-on-one. Both of them, great careers, millionaires now in the NBA. What has a great facility got to do with it? We saw more college coaches in Dallas and Atlanta than ever in Houston. And yes, we experienced no AC in Houston event for an entire weekend. How in the hell you going to an event that don't have air conditioning in it? I don't blame the dude without the air. Who invented? I blame y'all for taking your black ass in there and paying the money. But my son in it, your son don't have to be in there. Your son didn't have to play. You could have refused. My son ain't playing it because if you know anything about hot gym, condensation get on the court. Your son can slip up, then you're on the way to the hospital. So guess what, mamas and daddies? My son ain't playing. But rather, I'm just going through these tweets. Somebody says suggestions, locations that are relatively accessible within 30 minutes of airports, cost effective to families. This is a big deal. This ain't got. Go all out for live period events to get college coaches in the house. I wish y'all know. I wish y'all know what these college coaches actually are saying. If Houston got a player that they want, they don't care if they playing in the back of your damn driveway, man. They get into that damn driveway. I'm glad you got a defense for him because I don't have no defense for him. Catching the ball one hand and then sweeping it back, I don't have not one defense for him. You can have all the defenses. That's the damn problem. I'm not giving Cooper Flagg no defense, Herb Baker. You can defend him. Me and you, two different players, two different people. You can defend him. I ain't give him no defense. I ain't blaming him. I believe he's aware that the camera was on him. You don't become the player here without working. I don't care about no player. Well then, if the camera's on me, I'm gonna shine. Tell me about that. Hey, you don't get to be that kind of player. It's your fucking habits. That's how I learn about basketball players. How good they are. I look at their habits. Their habits. Your habits. He did that out of habit. He caught that damn ball in one hand out of habit. He did that screw that out of habit. I don't care what camera was on him. But let me keep going. This dude said, another guy said, I'll tap in respectively. We were brand new to the AAU grassroots basketball in 2022. And we had no idea how to navigate the Houston area. Then so-and-so was the first to assist me in understanding at a fundamental level. There's almost no guidance for folks getting started. Wasn't no guidance for me. When I got started, it ain't no guy. Remember, whoever this dude is, you had the advantage of the Chop Shop. Wasn't no Chop Shop around when my son was coming up. Y'all problem is y'all won't share the show because y'all don't want people to know y'all watching the show and listening to the show. Y'all don't want people to know. But this daddy new to the scene. Basketball, everybody be said, watch the damn Chop Shop if your son playing college, high school basketball, college basketball, any kind of basketball. You just need to watch the Chop Shop. Chuck McGowan. The biggest issue, there's somebody come. The biggest issue in Houston is the facility. And that ain't nothing. See, y'all come on here and start defending people instead of it just give. I'm a skip past. Don't defend nobody. People don't need defending. I ain't finna defend now one of these grown ass dudes. I'm just going by what this guy said on his tweet. Hold up, what did he say? Man, this stuff is crazy. How did it start, y'all? Let me get back to how it started. Everybody, I'm trying to find one. Then the last tweet, let's be clear. I'm a consumer. I run a grassroots program and have for 10 years. Houston need so-and-so, so I ain't calling nobody. Houston need this here. Houston don't need nothing. Houston don't need nothing. Houston need these parents to step up and watch a show like this, where you can have access to Jimmy, me, or Chris Walker, or a bevy of other people in our sphere of influence. We help you, guide you through it. I don't give not nan event. I don't get paid for going to nan event. I was a dad in this community, and I keep trying to tell y'all, who had a son that was in the same position every one of these goddamn parents right here talk about. I was in the same position. Same position. So they round here going back and forth. See, this is why I didn't even want to talk no more. This is why I just want to talk to nobody. Because I sit here and see you're asking for something. You're saying, I said years ago, I said, everybody talking about how bad summer basketball in Houston. Everybody said it. And I said, if it's so bad, let it burn down. And then you build it back up. If you got a building, if your house is full of damn rats and termite and everything, it ain't no rebuilding it. You got to build it back up. Y'all. Got to build it back up. And we just don't get it. I was thinking about something. Y'all humor me a minute. I was thinking about something. And this might go over your head, so I'm gonna try to give it to you where the ghost can get it. Because this might go over your head, but it's prevalent because these people are talking about program directors and parents. It's the floor is yours. Then talking about all the high school, what you can do, what you could. Let me tell you what you need to do. Let me give you something. I saw this. Watch this. I saw this, y'all, the other day. Watch this. That ain't it. I got something else. That's not all I mean. Watch this. Y'all, those are camels in a desert. Watch this. Whoa. Let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all got to hear me. Summer basketball community. Dubai had a year's worth of rain in one day. I was like, okay, Mother Nature. And then I was like, okay, Mother Nature. Y'all, Dubai, been there before. I think Kevin Freidman had been there before. I think he went, him and his wife. Those are the people who built a beach in the shape of a palm tree, creating land masses where there wasn't any. And those poor camels was out there like, what the hell happened? I got these humps in my back. That's where I store water. And now this a year's supply worth of water on the ground right now in one day. They see the clouds because these brilliant scientists they got, they cloud seeding. Trying to make it rain, trying to turn it into Phoenix where you can have desert and greenery at the same time. They messing with Mother Nature and wonder why stuff like this won't happen. Look up cloud seeding. They're using these clouds so they can control the weather with the objective of what? Having rain when you need it? Being able to manipulate the environment? Summer basketball, y'all listening to me? People manipulating the environment, manipulating that they know you want to go see your little son play. Y'all better watch it, Mindy. You better tell y'all better draw these parallels and juxtapose them into this community. Being able to manipulate the elements, airplanes flooding, cars on boats. I just showed expensive cars. But the Dubai flood warns us, hey humans, don't play with nature. If you play with nature, nature will play with you. If y'all keep letting these people in this community play y'all, they will play with you. Keep playing with them, they'll play with you. Y'all got to understand all this science, all this science. Then we find out all of us have plastic in our bodies that we've ingested in our brains. I'm going to play this, y'all. Get everybody in summer basketball. I need y'all to play because I'm going to play this because I think it's profound, because I think it ties into what we're talking about. I thought about it. I thought it was profound. But watch this. I want to let y'all hear this. This kind of blessed you, boy. Tell y'all need to share this show. This kind of bless you, boy. What's the girl's name? Where is it at? Here we go.
Country. If you ever just spent time sitting on the porch with your family, you might notice something that happens. Like the conversation will die down, and the oldest person on the porch, they're just gonna get up and go inside. They don't say a word. They don't say bye. They just get up and go inside. And then a few minutes later, you'll hear the person who's maybe middle-aged, and they're like, my knee is hurting. I think it's gonna rain. And then you'll have like the young people on the porch, and they'll be like, your knee doesn't have anything to do with the rain. Like, you're so crazy. And there might be a little bit of back and forth. And during that back and forth, it actually starts raining. And what you don't know about that story is that all of those people are the same person at different levels of understanding. That old person who got up and just went inside, it's because they could smell the rain in the atmosphere. And so they just chose to go ahead and go inside. And I think what you learn as you get older is that when you know things that are coming and you feel them in your spirit, you just move. Because when you get caught up arguing with people about it, you get caught in the rain. Okay? You don't have to wait for the rain. You can just go. I'm going to tell country.
I got to get a drink. Because I know I'm going to have to explain this to y'all. I thought about it, y'all. I thought it was profound what she said, because we're living in a world and we know what is about to come. I told y'all 2 years ago what's about to come in the summer basketball community, because I can smell it. I can see it. But I'm still in this argument phases with people. I'm watching these people on Twitter. They're arguing about everything. I'm telling them my knee hurt. I'm telling y'all, this is why it's going to rain. My knee hurting. This is what's going on in this summer basketball community. Oh, you want to hear it again? Okay, I hear it again. It was so profound. is so nice we got to play it twice. Watch this.
Country. If you ever just spent time sitting on the porch with your family, you might notice something that happens. Like the conversation will die down, and the oldest person on the porch, they're just gonna get up and go inside. They don't say a word. They don't say bye. They just get up and go inside. And then a few minutes later, you'll hear the person who's maybe middle-aged, and they're like, my knee is hurting. I think it's gonna rain. And then you'll have like the young people on the porch, and they'll be like, your knee doesn't have anything to do with the rain. Like, you're so crazy. And there might be a little bit of back and forth. And during that back and forth, it actually starts raining. And what you don't know about that story is that all of those people are the same person at different levels of understanding. That old person who got up and just went inside, it's because they could smell the rain in the atmosphere. And so they just chose to go ahead and go inside. And I think what you learn as you get older is that when you know things that are coming and you feel them in your spirit, you just move. Because when you get caught up arguing with people about it, you get caught in the rain. Okay? You don't have to wait for the rain. You can just go. I'm going to tell country.
But yo, I played it again because I think I'm glad you did. See, do you have to teach elders how to develop the capacity to smell? That person that's in the middle age who said their knee hurt could have developed that capacity to smell and feel the rain as a child. And they had been in an environment where that natural ability was cultivated. It's what I've been trying to do, y'all, on this show. Some of y'all trying to fight me and get on the phone after I get off the show and start talking about me. And all I'm doing is trying to help the freaking community, because I had a son in this community. And if something had happened to me, I wish I had a Robert Hatter taking out his valuable ass time on the show and trying to talk to somebody about it. I wish I did. I didn't have this advantage that y'all have. But some of them want to get on here and everything I say got a slick ass comment. That's why I check their ass and have them put themselves in a position where if your comment's so good, explain your comment. Because I'm going to challenge you. I don't mind you challenging me. But as a young person, the miseducated person in that thing, and of course who dismisses it because they have been trained outside of their natural capacity, at least up until this point. Because you young people think they know everything. So how do you get young people to smell the rain? How do you get in this case in the summer basketball? Because all the kids want to do is play. But y'all they want to get ranked. They want to get played. Because they're going to rank them. They're going to rank them. They're going to rank them. They're going to do this. They just want to play. But see, you got to spending time with elders. I really mean elders now. Not elders trying to be youngers. Or youngers trying to be elders. No. I'm talking about the real. I think that's very important. Spend time with elders. Because I feel that we have lost the multi-generational bond. Even the explaining about being on the porch. A lot of people who've been on the porch. Who know what she's talking about on the porch? When do we have these moments with a grandma, a great grandma on the porch together? When? Please, I envy you. When do you have these? Because my grandmama and my mama gone. They gone. to be with the Lord. They ancestors now. They made transition. That's why all my friends, they be laughing at me because when they take me around the older people, I sit there and talk to them. Because I want to hear. People 90 years old, I want to know. They were here. They are walking encyclopedias. And y'all get whatever you can out of them and write it down. On a porch together. Then the rain's about to come. Even that scenario might be foreign to some people who are listening to me right now. That's why I tell you to share the show. It isn't, and it is. It is because there are people who have never sat on a porch. It isn't in a sense that there is a porch. We can be on the porch. This is a porch. This is a porch. We can be on this porch 4 days a week. This is a place that we can convene. I get the emails. I got to let that one soak in. This is a porch. We on this porch 4 days a week. Keep telling y'all it's gonna rain. I just go in the house. Then when it started raining on y'all, I ask you to get the email and the text in it. They charging too much. And it isn't again because we have to rebuild our capacity to sit and be in a collective. And we build that on an existing foundation, y'all, not on one that has gone away. We're still here 7 years. It's a process of rediscovery. I wish y'all can go back and find the old shows. I'm going to find them and start just repurpose them. I was the guy just sit there and just let Chris and Jimmy go at it. And now look now. The porch is there. When we didn't even have porches, some people got stoops. And when they don't have stoops, they go to the corner. And then when they didn't have a corner, they just go gather up in circles. And study under surveillance. Because you know they watch when black people convene. As I don't know if you know, they repassed the surveillance thing the other night in Congress, and ain't nobody even really talked about it. Now they can spy on you. Thank you, whoever just gave me that thumbs up. See, of this social structural framework that understands the power of black convening, it's the power to remake this whole society. We never stop gathering. The porch becomes a metaphor. We should all gather. In this summer basketball, we should gather. But if you keep splitting us up, here, I'm going over here. You know, Jimmy told me the other day that his one particular team don't even come to his events at all. A team in Houston, a summer basketball program. And I said, Jimmy, they must just don't like your ass. What? Somebody explain this to me. What would make Alfio, What would make a whole program not want to come to somebody's event? Ever. Could somebody talk to me? Y'all can talk. Y'all don't have to be scared of these people. These people can't hurt y'all. Your son gonna get whatever he want. If your son good enough, I'm gonna help him get what he want. Now, they can't hurt you. Because whatever coach they going lying to about your son, I'm going to go tell the coach the truth. Dunzel, did y'all hear what I just said? Because I know that's going to go over your head. I asked the question. What would make a team that's based in Houston not want to go to either one of these guys' events? Don't never go? The hell did this man do to y'all? And if you just joining the show, these beautiful black women behind me, them the South Carolina Gamecocks, the national champions. Oh, Cardozo over there. Oh, that killer Cardozo. Somebody explain to me. I guess ain't nobody can. What would make you, Donzel Hinton? You got a basketball program, high school basketball program in Houston, and I'm gonna make it personal. Let's just say Chuck McGowan is giving an event. What would make you not? You go to everybody's event except Chuck McGowan's. They chose a side. Thank you. Thank you. By you choosing a side, how has that worked out for you? Y'all gotta understand, I don't benefit from none of it. All I'm doing, I'm sitting from a position where my baby was in this summer basketball, and maybe I just wasn't paying no attention to it because it was probably going on. But parent, my advice to you, man, make sure this boy can play and make sure he got good grades. Because if he can play his ass off and he got good grades, and listen, he one of the best players. I don't care what none of these evaluators say. You call me. See, he might not be ranked because I ain't finna rank him. But if you want him to play in college, if you feel somebody going cause you speaking up, somebody gonna hurt you, Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com. You let me know. And I'm gonna expose his ass. And I'm not going to let these people keep hurting these people in this community. But let me get back to my story. What I just showed you, that video I just showed you, young person is aware of it. And I'm trying to explain it. Listen, you can't be young and be an elder. Let's get this straight. No matter how much you get on TV or write in a newspaper column, the elder have something that you don't have. Going back to the ancient Egyptians, they have this phrase called my heart of different ages. See, the reason an elder is an elder is because A 6-year-old is in her. A 6-year-old is in her. As we fill in the blanks, and as we get so elder been 6 years old before, in other words. And so, but as we fill in the blanks, as we get to our 50s and 60s and beyond, we say to the 6-year-old, I was a 6-year-old, but your little ass ain't never been 90. I can tell you, 6-year-old, little 20-year-old, little 25-year-old, I done been your age, you ain't never been mine. And I know the 6-year-old and me, and the 6-year-old and you, they gonna connect. And I'm gonna ask some stuff that you gonna only unlock when you 50, 60 years old. But I'm gonna put it right here because I was 6. So somebody asked me, Robert, what do you smell? Because the older person smelled the rain. People like me, I felt the rain in my knees. But when they asked me that question, I felt a little unsettled. Much like those people seeding the clouds. Do y'all know what I'm saying? They seed in the clouds. They are affecting the clouds so it can rain in Dubai. They got all this money and got these brilliant scientists. Instead of doing something good, they try. Well, I want it to rain because I want to make this a tropical paradise. And they got a year's worth of rain in one day. Messing with Mother Nature. But let me keep going. That probably is not going to work out that way. It ain't going to work out, Dubai. It's not going to work out. And we're living in a world where I see that these things happening that you know that are going to end poorly. Yo, that's why I'm having a clarion call right now. Because if summer basketball keep going this way, it's going to end poorly. You can't trick the systems, moms and daddies. You can't make rain. You can try to make the rain, but then your ass gonna get rained on a year's worth of rain in one day. You can't. Your son got to be good enough to play. No matter how much I say something about it, no matter how Bob say something about it, no matter how much Alfio say something about it, make videos of it, no matter how many times Kenneth Gamble you got to get him in the gym with a Kenny Gamble of the world. Get him good enough to play. I was in the gym with a kid the other day. Y'all know I can't stand this. Pam kept asking me. I said, look here, man. My time is very valuable. I have to charge you for my time. So I ain't gonna lie. I just put the price on. I've known. Get what he said. I still want that stuff. But when I got in the gym with the boy, basketball is a beautiful game. That little boy told me, ain't nobody never told me what you telling me today. I gave him one of the hardest drills to do, hardest things to do in the world in basketball. And you know what he said? Mr. Hatter, let's do it again. I didn't tell him it was hard. I just challenged him. I said, boy, if you can master this, you won't be. I enjoyed his thirst for wanting more. He said, let's do it again. Y'all, I know his ass was dead tired. Because I designed it that way. And I was just thinking about it. Somehow it just made me think about it. Because it's our responsibility to tell the truth. Like I said, we living in a world where you see things that's happening that you know gonna end poorly. And you can't see, and you can shout it out from the mountaintop like I've been. And people just aren't listening. That little boy was listening. Then maybe some of these elders just are failing to be elders. We uphold this myth and the lies by not talking about it. See, people don't want to talk about this. The things we know. Y'all don't want to talk about how you've been messed up. Y'all don't want to have to talk about how you didn't let this dude fool you. Y'all don't want, I know. But it's our responsibility to tell the truth. But how do we do it, Robert? How do I do it? There are some people, y'all, that I know well, right? Who I am not very pleased with the kind of commentary that's gotten out. Y'all got to realize I know people all over the world now. And I understand that in their minds, that is Moody, that they have talked themselves into believing that what they're doing something righteous. I get the text. Man, how do you let this happen? How do you let this happen? And it's been amusing to me. Y'all, I'm going to tell the truth. I don't even know what to do. How did we get here? What makes you think this is okay? This is what I'm talking to my friends. Because my mom told me a hard head would have a soft behind. But y'all, they're still on TV. They're still getting book deals. They're still getting them coins. And people equate that with that we're winning. They fooling y'all. I know them. Material comfort. It's a form of prestige in the social structure. Oh man, they know me. They know my name, Hatter. I get invited to speak, man. I'm tolerated, man. I'm trying to get you to come go with me. And if y'all watch this show called Morning Joe, if you watch it at all, y'all, please watch it for entertainment purposes. I know I should be talking about the Lakers. I should be talking about the New York Knicks. But our community, just by tweets this weekend, they need this information. I know. We can talk about the Knicks anytime. Y'all could have talked about them yesterday. Y'all could have talked about it. But I was thinking about the show, Morning Joe. I know one of the producers. Because anytime a black person is on this show, just so y'all can know, they're really they're really dismissed. But in the governance formation, how we see each other, there is this invincibility that I think is quite powerful from people I know and people I don't know, right? And it comes out when the lights are turned off in the social structure spaces. Like when they cut them off, like they didn't cut Candace, what her name, Candace, what's her name? Candace Owens off. They didn't cut a couple of these other black people who's just doing black stuff, talking about black people on all these shows. Now they done cut them off. And then there's a frustration, and then there's an anger in them. I'm just preparing our young people. When you go into these white spaces with your black face and you sell yourself off, they gonna cut you off at some point. Then you got to be ready. Then then when you gonna come back and want to be on the shows, our shows. Boy. And it comes out, like I said, when the lights goes out, and then the frustration and anger, but you've been in the pet store for a long time. And now you back out on the street. And the dogs and the cats that were never in the pet store, which say, what's up, man? You like, well, I was in the pet store. You ain't got no claws, so you can't fight back. They done took out your reproductive systems. I mean, you sacrificed all of that because you, listen, y'all, watch this, because you allowed the system that we live in, the social structure we are currently in, to define who you are. That is Moody. One of the greatest things you ever said to me. You said, man, how do you say it? Know your worth. What's up, Tony Weiss? Y'all, I'm just talking about this summer basketball community. I got a tweet. I saw a tweet. Young man was just talking about how the summer basketball community, they ain't the program directors, they ain't, ain't nobody doing nothing. Let me get back. Cause I got a message for y'all. Let me see, where is that? It's coming. That it? Nah. See that? I got so many texts. See, people be texting me this stuff, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, here it is. It's talking about, let's see where it started. I like to go back to the beginning again. And he's just talking about how the basketball community in Houston and, he said the whole RCS Sports and ORT tug of war is some bullshit. Teams are picking events based on convenience at this point. Who is going to let me in when I want, and who I want, playing in a OTR event on Saturday and playing in an RCS event on Sunday. It's ridiculous. I got something to say about the climate of Houston basketball. So they went back and forth and going back and forth. But I don't think that's the problem, young fella. I hope somebody tell you why. I don't think those guys, y'all are the problem. Because y'all letting these guys think that they're not that important. We worried about what separates the two. It's bigger than Jimmy and Sloan. Played in your free event last week. Checked every box. People talking. They talking about the event. No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about y'all. Y'all in y'all power. Y'all just give up y'all power. I'm talking about the people who go. Because guess what? Think about this, ladies. Really and truly. And I explained this one day, and I think it went over a lot of people's head. Really and truly, these event operators, whoever gets me, they treating y'all like the NCAA. They're not paying the talent. NCAA wasn't paying the talent. They still ain't paying the talent. The talent show up and play, and the NCAA get all the money. The talent, cause the talent don't play, they can't give an event. It's so simple. If Frank White gave an event But he got to use your son and all their friends for the event to happen. Without no players, won't be no event. So who has the power? Y'all mad at the wrong people. Don't be mad at Sloan. Don't be mad at Jimmy. Don't be mad at none of them guys. Rick, don't be mad at them. Y'all got the power. I know I ain't gonna get no comment on that one. Because I said it before, and ain't nobody, they realize it yet. But I just gotta play, Robert. I just gotta play. But you're constantly playing and your ass can't play. What's the sign of insanity? Keep doing the same thing over and over and expect different results. Y'all got I'm going back to people, that I know. Some of these people have been handpicked by different people and are undermining any kind of success that we have in our community. And they showered them with relevancy. Thank you. Somebody, thank you. At least I know somebody heard me. At least somebody heard me. And y'all, we are, what these, CNN and all these people they, you might not think that some of our guys, some of my friends who in this industry, they might not think that they have, but they letting, see, I don't let nobody define who I am. But they like to let people define who they are. These people have handpicked some very people. They didn't handpick some, and they're undermining any kind of success of anybody else. And then they shower them with relevancy, right? And then we'll stupidly buy into this because we show up at their events and we show up on their talk shows, right? And we can wait. We can't wait to be in the community with those other people and their social structure. And we take pictures with them and outside of Trump Tower, taking pictures with Trump and all the things that we do. They got a TV show now, Robert. Robert, I got a TV show. What are we doing? Didn't we agree that this person is problematic? And all of a sudden, this person is not problematic. If there's somebody problematic in this community, we got to identify it. We got people like Aaron Rodgers, y'all, who can remain employed, and Colin Kaepernick cannot. And have y'all heard what Aaron Rodgers be saying out of his mouth as a player? See, our problem is everybody with an uplink, everybody with a stable internet connection is just on here talking. And it becomes a question. How do you want to be influenced? Everybody wants a platform. If everybody's talking at the same time, y'all, we always need a place where we can't be controlled. That's why this show, they can't control me on this show. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? They buy your silence because some of these people want a platform so bad. They'll buy them silence. They ain't going to say the things that I can say. We don't even have the fortitude to boycott even one company, y'all, effectively today. Montgomery could never happen today. We'd be so busy fighting who's black. So I don't know if it's possible. Do you realize how important a space like this is? I don't care if you don't like me or Jimmy. Do you realize? See, some of y'all don't realize how good you got it. We created a space where you can be the center of it. Who else done did that for your ass? We center you. We center them women right here. Everybody else brush it off. I'm centering them women today. I talk about your kids on this show. And the ones that I don't talk about, his ass ain't balling enough. Because when he balled, he gonna get the call. I just ain't seen him. I tell y'all, if I ain't seen him, I can't talk about him. Because I ain't finna listen to what nobody else tell me nobody can play. Because these guys look at the game different than the way I do. We don't look at that. They don't look at it better. They don't look at it no less. They just look at it different. Y'all, we created a space here that you are the center of it. There are 47 million black people in America. And this platform can reach all over the world. Imagine if people really wanted this. See, I'm smart enough to know that we are dealing with appetites that has been cultivated for 400 years. So if your appetite is, for example, Club Shay Shay type interview with Cat Williams, where you going to get millions of people to show up, even after it's over. My thing is, where is the nourishment? Where is the... People don't crave nourishment. They like junk food. They like junk. Or if they did, I told y'all I went on a sabbatical. I needed to be away yesterday. I went to the mountaintop yesterday. Moses came down with the tablets, but I ain't gonna stone. He made the mistake. I ain't finna throw them stones. I'm gonna go with y'all. See, people don't crave nourishment, or we would have 1 million people watching this show right now. But I, on purpose, don't push. Sometimes I forget to tell y'all to share the show. Like today, I ain't told y'all to share the show. And y'all probably ain't shared it. Y'all probably ain't gave me no thumb up. I've been talking for since 1 to 12 o'clock. I ain't asked y'all to share it. Because think it's biblical. He said, my sheep listen to my voice. I know them and they follow me. See, I operate under no coercion, no marketing. And I got people tell me, Robert, let me do this. See, if it's in your soul to crave this clean glass of water, because y'all been drinking a dirty glass of water in this community. I already know it. Shit, I was drinking because I ain't know no better. You're going to come. See, but if it's in your soul to crave this clean glass of water, you're going to come in, you're going to drink it, and you're going to share it with others. You ain't going to not share it. I know a dude that watched this show every freaking day. He probably on here right now. And how I know, because I see him somewhere else. He telling me everything didn't happen on the show. I said, man, I don't never see your name pop up. But he and their crew that don't support Jimmy. So they don't want, I guess they don't want the other crew to know that they watching the show, that Jimmy got something to do with it. It's the darnest thing. It's the darnest thing. But there is no mass movement. And maybe that will come when our eyes are closed. But it's a little bit disappointing because what I've known over the years, the shiny bubble always wins. And I don't do this show for the shiny bubble. I don't go around bragging, man, about this. Man, no. I hope y'all know my spirit, man. And I can't depend on it. It would be really great to see so many people say, I want to have this kind of community. Someone told me, Robert, you compliment people too much. You don't point them out and talk about them like these other people do. What the hell? But y'all, it's hard to ignore. It just ain't in me. My mama didn't raise me, no dude, to talk about people. I want to talk about visions and ideas, not people. I done been up since 6 o'clock this morning. I ain't talked about no person. I've been talking about ideas and visions and projects. But it's hard for me to ignore when people tell me, Robert, you compliment people too much. You compliment people. But at the same time, and these same people, at the same time, they always got criticism. But see, y'all, if y'all can get one kernel of knowledge here, like that man who emailed me about his son. The man emailed me. See, I was one piece of information that nourished me, that I can build on. Y'all, the words that we said on this show make people start businesses. come out of retirement and do other things in their life. Change the young men's and young women's lives. But you want to watch Cat Williams and that dude talk about everybody and hurt people's families and hurt people's lives. Don't look for the fault. I don't like Robert. He hollered at me too loud. See, and I think we have been conditioned to look for the fault. And that's an appetite as well. But see, y'all, this is a journey for me. We're in year 7. See, when I see they give people like Van Jones $100 million for doing absolutely nothing in our community, for being an obstruction, but people want that. They give him $100 million. He must be valuable, Robert. They gave him $100 million. Let's pay him to come speak. Y'all know, when I see this stuff, boy, I can't believe y'all got me out of here. I didn't have this. Y'all didn't know. Y'all don't understand. I didn't plan this until I thought about, because I had a whole lot of stuff planned. I guess I got to get to that tomorrow. But I got to share this with you. I got to get it off my heart. Because when I think about something, I think about Eric Boone, a friend of mine. We were sitting talking one day. And he just called me and said, man, let me tell you something. Man, the stuff you're doing, you might not see the immediate impact. He said, but it's like you throwing a rock in the water. And all the ripples in the stream just go all up and down the screen. And you affecting all these people. All you saw was the rock, but you affecting a lot of people. It's when the people that you be around every day see this. But it made me think about Araminta Ross. Y'all might know her as Harriet Tubman. But her name is Araminta Ross Tubman. Some scholars said it was April 20th was the date that Harriet Tubman started the Underground Railroad. I bring it up because Harriet Tubman, Araminta Ross, she did not free 4 million captive human beings in a system of enslavement. She didn't free all of them at the same time. What she did was throw a rock. What she did was do what she could. And in that work, it sent ripples throughout the oppressive system. I'm finna blow you away. You're going to be the smartest person in the nail shop, in the barber shop today. It certainly elevated her profile. She was one of the most wanted human beings in the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, get what them white folks be writing about. I'm finna tell you, this Africa kind of studies right here. She was one of the most hunted human beings in the United States of America. If you are using a value proposition of money because there was a bounty on her head, and remember the type of work that Harriet Tubman was a criminal for, right? You remember? And they just unveiled last week, a Harriet Tubman's on the quarter, I think, down at the U.S. Mint. Now, not even deep irony. Harriet Tubman was a criminal in the United States social structure. She just wasn't a criminal in the South, in the eastern shores of Maryland, where she did a lot of her work. She was a criminal nationally. There was a Fugitive Slave Act, my friends. I don't know if y'all know that. Meaning that she's stealing property. So the irony that she would be on the same currency of the United States of America that's in progress. Sure, you can certainly make a case that the progress in the social structure rendering, but it's also a revelation that when the system that oppresses the people, that creates hierarchies, and that's the modern world system that we live in, and that rely on extreme inequities in resources, extreme inequities in opportunities, extreme inequities in how people are being humanely treated, are curated and regarded, that even we might even call citizenship. That idea of her name, image, and likeness is on the very currency that was used as an enticement to capture her or kill her, dead or alive. The same money that was offered to kill her, she is. I gotta get it right. This joke tell itself, Sonya. The same bounty that they use. The woman is on the money now. She got her own money. But y'all, I was thinking about, but if you don't have any resources to eat, it doesn't matter whether George Washington or Harriet Tubman faces on the money. The idea that those numbers we just talked about, and we know this, the idea that critical mass of numbers can change the world is absolutely true. And it's also very true that the critical masses don't start with critical masses. They start with small groups. BJ, what's up? They start with small groups. Just a small group. This Chop Shop is a small group. Critical masses starts in small groups. When I think about Shannon Sharp, alumni of Savannah State University, when you see him arguing with the soft white nationalist Skip Bayless on their show, and then he leaves the show and goes in the podcasting world. He started doing it simultaneously, but he really got busy in it. And then that explodes. And now, of course, he's the go-to interview in digital world for pretty much everything that's a mess. And this is not a critique of him, because I enjoy moments of Shannon. And then I realize my age, the number of breaths that I have left in this body of fear with each breath than I had the day before. And I have to decide how many of them breaths I'm going to sit and listen to distractions. I need to repeat that one, because I hope that don't go over your head. That in itself, it's not new. The technology has shifted so that we can see more of this foolishness. Because everybody who got an uplink, they can just uplink. But ultimately, the choices that we make drives social change. Summer basketball community, the choices you make will drive change. Summer basketball community, because I know you boy thought I was always talking about you in this whole time. The choices that you make drives change. We just have to be deliberate about it. You follow me? See, let me tell y'all, boy, it's 2 o'clock, but I am absolutely humbled and honored to be in community with everybody that's a part of this Chop Shop. I said this from the beginning. We don't need everybody, because narrow is the road to salvation. I'm simply making a point that people say they want a thing, but when they have the opportunity to have a thing, you watch a person's actions. Summer basketball community, I am never leaning into the masses. To depend on the masses for what I need, can't depend on them. Like I said, Harriet Tubman didn't bring 4 million people from slavery. She went back and got her people, and then them people, and then out of the wilderness and uncertain of having a state. See, a lot of us don't want. See, we don't want to do this. We don't want to do this, Robert. But I risk this, and I risk this. I risk this. See, the amount of people are just afraid of sacrifice, man. And I understand it. These good jobs y'all got, these good paychecks, no, I can't tell y'all to. But see, my problem is we still arguing over voting. There are people who won't vote singularly when they don't understand that it's going to harm the collective down the road, down the line. People don't see the collective good. They don't smell the rain. You got to go back to the beginning of the show to find out what I mean by smell the rain. Listen, when I go vote now, I don't go vote for me. Y'all got to understand, my kids don't go to school here anymore, but I pay taxes for children that's a part of my community. They're not my children, because it's important to have an educated class of young people. See, with that kind of energy, man, as I look around and people's actions, man, that's what I want y'all to start watching, these people's action. What they put their attention in, where they spend their time and their money, speaking to the whole larger thing. And I don't lamb it. Listen to me. I don't lamb it because I love my community that we built here. We didn't build, in other words, we really didn't build it. Y'all just came. And we're going to keep coming. And we're going to keep sharing. And we're going to keep building. Because you bring them in. You bring them in. We're going to lift them up. And we're going to bring the power down. Okay? That's us. That's our thing. Y'all bring them in. We're going to lift them up. And we're going to bring the power down. Y'all got to get out of here, man. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I'll talk about the Lakers. I mean, the New York, man, just beat them boys up and just took this bullet ball. I wanted to talk about that, but I'll talk about it earlier tomorrow. Games tonight. I'm glad y'all let me get that off my heart. But the games tonight, let me tell you the games tonight. Let me see what y'all gonna be looking at tonight. Let me see what y'all gonna be worried about tonight. Let me see who's gonna be whining tonight. Phoenix and Minnesota. I want Phoenix to win that. Something about Minnesota I don't like. I guess Coach Jimmy like them. Milwaukee, you know I want Milwaukee. Why do I want Milwaukee to win? Doc Rivers, yes. Hey, y'all know Dallas and the Clippers. Now listen, Dallas and the Clippers, it's a quagmire for me. But y'all know I got this thing, James Harden. So I want them to win tonight. But ain't but 3 games tonight? Okay, that's enough. That's enough. So I want the Clippers to win. I want Milwaukee to win, and I want Phoenix to win. So tonight, y'all can call me. Y'all can come back tomorrow and tell me, Robert, your Clippers, y'all can mess with me tomorrow. But I'm out of here, man. I loved it. Had fun. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out of here. Let me hit that button.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro, let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live.